The Green family. A profile in courage. Oh, Cameron. What's your story of courage about our family?
Seriously, it's way too early. Let's not do this.
No,
right
come
now.
on, please.
Kenny, I'm gonna stab you with a freaking spoon.
No, come on, it's for social studies. You
Kenny?
promised if you just please turn around and...
I need food.
Oh. God. I'm never gonna get this done. Grandma, can you help me out with this?
What's the topic?
I'm supposed to record our family's oral history, and my teacher says history is comprised of courageous acts performed by ordinary people. And we are nothing if not ordinary.
Well, Grandpa Green's coming. He's quite the talker. You could do a whole documentary on him alone.
Oh, right. Grandpa Green.
My father could not be coming at a worse time. I mean, he's on my case all the time as it is. He finds out what's going on with the firehouse. I know it. He's just gonna have to get involved.
All right, well, he's only here for a couple days, so please try not to let him get to you.
Yeah.
We should probably tell the kids about the house.
What do you think, before or after we put up the for sale sign?
No, we can't put it out forever.
Let's just wait a few more days, okay? I got a potential buyer coming in tomorrow afternoon. Just cross your fingers.
Cross my heart. Sweetie, we're gonna get through this, all right?
Hey. You disappeared after calculus. How'd you do on the test? Ouch.
You're supposed to get points for spelling your name right?
I'm sorry. Do you want to come over tonight and cram for American Lit?
You can't. Sort of have to be somewhere.
You have to study. Can't you just cancel?
Look, I just sort of need to take a break from all this school stuff, you know? Decompress a little.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry. Yes, I am. Where do you have to be?
Kind of a birthday party with some of the guys from my old school.
Okay, this is the part where you're supposed to ask me if I want to go. Yeah, maybe. No.
Oh, well, I didn't think you'd like it.
Why?
Because, I mean, I don't know, I haven't seen the guys in like over a year. It'd probably be completely lame, and, you know, I'm just gonna make an appearance and leave.
Clay, if you don't want me to go, you can just tell me, okay?
What? I didn't say that.
Then what's the problem?
You know, you can be very persuasive.
Oh, it's a gift.
Yo, lover boy, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, sure, Coach.
Bye.
See ya.
All your grades are in a steady decline this semester.
Yeah, I know.
I had a conversation with Mrs. Vanden Bosch. I convinced her to give you a makeup test.
Thank you.
If you flunk calculus, I can't run you in the citywides.
I'll lose my track scholarship.
You got 1 week to get your act together, Foreman. There'll be no more second chances.
See, it sounded kind of like that, only it was a lot louder and all the time. So anyhow, this guy DeBrino, he's this Italian guy from Brooklyn. He is just screaming. He caught a bullet right in the leg, and he's bleeding all over the place.
Wait, then what?
Yeah, well, all right. There's this tank, see? It's about 30, maybe 40 yards away. And, I mean, the North Koreans, I mean, they were all over us. So DeBrino, I mean, he's built like a brick linebacker. Maybe he weighs, I don't know what, 220, maybe 240. Anyhow, I haul him over my shoulder, and to this day, I don't know where I got the strength. And I start running, and the bullets are hitting the ground, going by my head, just like that. And I carry DeBrino all the way back. Yeah. Guy still sends me Christmas cards.
That was so awesome.
Oh my God, that was like totally what I needed. A war hero in my own family. Mom, did you hear that story?
Well, honey, I think I've heard it once or twice before.
Oh, we all have. I think DeBrino gets heavier every time you mention him.
He was a behemoth. Hey, come on, Kenny. You turn that camera back on. I got more.
Just remember to take them with a grain of salt, Kim.
Hey, what, grain of salt? Did your dad ever tell you about the time that I caught a burglar right in our own house?
No.
You remember that, don't you, Mitch?
It was after the divorce, Dad.
No, it couldn't have been. Was it?
Yeah, Mom, Steve, and I had already moved out.
You know what, Dad? I still have to interview you.
Yeah, I can't compete with Debrino. You gotta catch me later. All right, I'll be right back.
Turn that camera on.
All right.
Come on, turn that thing on. I got 1,000 of them.
All right, you're on, Grandpa.
All right. Did I ever tell you about the time that the Air Force pilot took me up in a P-47?
No.
Hey, what's up?
So this is the party?
Yeah, we don't have to do this if you don't want.
No, it's fine.
Hey, Foreman! What's going on?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
How you guys doing?
Hi, I'm Megan.
Hey, Nina, happy birthday.
Hi, Clay.
Hey.
I didn't think you'd come.
Of course I'd come. Wow, you look great.
So do you.
Hey, this is the birthday girl. Megan Green, Nina Adler.
Hi, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope you brought your wallet tracks done. Yeah, you know how we do it, baby. Come on. Your time's sake.
Hi, Megan. Get a stick. Listen, get a stick.
No, my aim is so bad. That I'll shoot for the center ones and I'll hit the one outside. All right, we doing this?
Let's do it, baby.
All right, let's see. What do we got here? All righty. See if I can do this. Oh, it's been a while.
Aren't you gonna take a shot?
Oh, no, my aim sucks.
Well,
What about you?
oh, they won't let me play anymore. I take all their money.
All right, what's the 2 bottles?
Oh, you did it!
He's changed so much. I've never seen his hair so short.
You know Clay, how?
We dated on and off for a while, but turns out we're much better at being friends than we are at being a couple, so don't worry. It just means that me and you have a lot to talk about.
Not worrying.
Right.
Here's the final one, right
Here we go, baby. The finale.
Oh, my God. See this?
Yeah. It's it.
Whoa, hey, are you okay?
You know, just a little out of practice.
Hey, didn't hurt the scholarship body now, did we?
Oh, yeah. Don't want to bruise Mr. College, boy.
I don't even know if I'm going, all right? Come on.
So what?
So I need your story of courage for my project. Come on. You said you'd think about it.
All right. How's this? Remember the time when I bungee jumped off that bridge in Pasadena?
And?
Then I did it, and it was cool.
Okay, but you see, that's not courageous. That's just you being an idiot.
I will define courageous.
It's got to be something important. Something that leaves you with more than just rope burns. I'll give you a day. Think of something by then.
Whatever.
Hey, you have fun last night?
Oh, hey. Yeah. It was interesting.
Interesting, how?
Oh, I don't know. You were interesting. It was kind of a different side of you. I just hadn't seen it before.
I wasn't acting any different.
Okay.
I mean, if this is about Nina, you know, we're just friends. I mean, she's like a sister to me.
Actually, it was that thing that you said about college, that maybe you weren't going. What was that?
I just didn't want to brag about it. None of them are going.
Oh, okay. So, why haven't you seen them in so long?
My mom thought they were a bad influence. Actually, that's why I'm at Truman. You know, we moved, so I'd be in a different school district, hang with a different crowd.
Oh, that's severe.
Yeah, you know, Mom totally overreacted. You know, they say that high school is like the best years of your life. With those guys, it was true. Man, we had some good times.
Making me feel real special here.
Oh, well, it's not that. It's just, you know, I really miss those guys.
Yeah. So, tonight, do you want to come over and study for your makeup test?
Oh, yeah, right.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here waiting for him. We had a meeting scheduled half an hour ago. Well, fine, if you hear from him. Right. Right. Hey, Dad, did you get lost or something?
I'm coming. Well, it's a good feeling, isn't it? Bringing an old space like this back to life.
Yeah, pretty good.
Good work, solid design, top of the line craftsmanship. You're following in your old man's footsteps. It's beautiful, Mitch.
Yeah, beautiful money pit. Things are kind of tough right now with Mary and me. We're overextended.
Sell it. There got to be 1,000 guys out there looking for a place like this.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Got one offer from this guy Eckhart. It was an insult. I can't seem to drum up interest.
Well, you're never going to get an offer if you don't have confidence. You are your own worst enemy. What am I always telling you? The reason it's not coming out right
please, you know, could we just not get into it like we always do? Just give it a rest, please.
Sure. Okay. Listen, I got a couple of buddies in real estate out here. I could make some phone calls. We could check out the market. Come on, we can drum up some interest.
I've been there, okay? Guy's not showing, so let's get the hell out of here.
Hey. Hey. Heading home? No, actually, I'm waiting for Clay. Oh. Oh?
What's up, dog?
Oh.
It was a present.
A crusty finger.
The finger looked fresh.
How many do you have?
So I'm sitting in the boat. All of a sudden, I feel this tug on the line. I start feeling, I mean, the boat almost tipped over, and then the sea parted, and out of the depths came this enormous monster. It was, I mean...
Wait a minute. We talked about this one before. Is this about a swordfish, right?
Hey.
Hey. Buyer didn't show today.
Oh, Mitch.
You know, I always swore I would never put business above my family, like my father always did.
Mitch, we took this risk together. You know that.
We spent half our lives in this house, honey. You know, the kids, their whole lives.
Honey, don't, please.
Yeah, I keep on telling myself, you know, it shouldn't matter that much. I know, it's just a thing. It's a house. It's... Family's the most important thing. We're together.
Mitch, why don't we call Eckhart? Take his offer on the firehouse. I know it was
Honey, I've left a dozen messages. You know, he doesn't return the calls. Hey. We'll tell the kids in the morning.
Okay, I've got a story for you about me. Courageous one.
I'll be the judge of that.
I wasn't talking to you. Get out of here.
I thought you wanted me to...
Go. Anyway, when I was about 10, my little brother Danny was 6, and there was this neighborhood bully, Eli Craiglow. Oh, he was just awful. He used to beat up every kid on the block. Anyway, one day I went after my little brother Danny, and I don't know what came over me, but I just rushed up to him and I pushed him right to the ground.
Wait, then what'd you do?
Well, I started running as fast as I could because I knew he'd be right behind me, and he was. And he caught up with me, and he pushed me, and we both went crashing to the ground.
Did he hit you?
No, he kissed me.
What?
It was my first kiss.
What, did you enjoy it?
Actually, it was rather nice.
So, I chased you down in the backyard. You'd be receptive?
You couldn't catch me.
Hello? Oh, sure. Who's calling? Thank you. Dad, it's somebody for you named Eckhart.
He's back in.
Thank God.
He wants to close the deal today.
I thought you said his offer was an insult.
Yeah, if we take his offer, we take a hit on the firehouse, but we get to keep our home.
And right now, that is a trade-off we are willing to make.
Well, I think you're making a mistake here. First rule of business, never negotiate from a position of weakness.
Dad, we're well past the point of negotiation, okay?
Yeah, well, I know that you told me not to, but I made a few calls.
Dad.
What?
Let it go.
What'd I do?
Let it go.
Whoa.
I'm on my way over there. Hey, Everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Things are just taking a little longer to settle.
All right, so all the stuff about the house and stuff,
It's stuff that's not gonna happen. Cam, I'm on my way to meet a buyer right now. You don't have to worry about it. And neither do your brother and sister, okay? Things are gonna be fine.
Finals are closing in, people. Don't leave all your studying till the last minute. If calculus were something you could cram for in a day, everybody do it.
Hey, dude, I got your courage story for you.
Great. And to be clear, this is not the X Games, okay? It can't be some bungee jumping, bike riding, skateboarding, play-by-play.
Why, is that because you don't like it or because you can't do it?
Both. Hey, did you notice anything weird lately with Mom and Dad?
Like what?
I don't know, they seem kind of tense. I was thinking it was something about the firehouse.
You know, Dad said everything was cool.
This is 65 below the original offer.
You noticed.
Well, that's not even $80 a square foot.
Come on, Mitch. Now you know I like you. You've done a lot of impressive work here, but that's my final offer. It's business.
Oh, yeah, well, that takes this thing out of it.
Mitch, I got some fellas here I want you to meet.
Dad, I'm in the middle of something here, okay?
Hutch, nice to see you.
Robert, John.
Mitch, this is Robert Bloom and John Scheiben. They're from the Concordia Development Corp. You know, that big glass building downtown?
Yeah, I know.
It's a hell of a place you've got here, Mitch.
Thanks.
Yeah, we couldn't have done a better job ourselves.
Listen, I know you boys are busy here. I'll just show these fellas around. Oh, Mitch, you on for lunch with us?
Yeah, sure.
Nice to meet you.
Right, sir.
What the hell is going on?
What?
I came here to deal and you're playing me for leverage?
No, that's not what's happening.
Really? It's not? All right, then we got a deal.
You give me one more day.
Listen, you called me and I'm sick of being jerked around.
Hutch, come on. Hey, come on. Nobody's jerking you around.
Hey, you've got bad head.
More like no bad head.
You didn't sleep?
Couple hours.
Oh, I was getting worried.
Why?
Well, isn't your makeup calculus test today?
Yes, I know.
Okay, I have a free period. I can help you study if you want.
Why? You don't have to take the test.
Well, I'm guessing you didn't get much studying done last night.
Is that a crack about my friends?
Listen, I'm not trying to pick a fight. I just thought you could use some help with your test. God.
You're right. I'm sorry. Look, it's just finals are coming up. I'm barely pulling C's in most of my classes, and I got the citywide track meet. I just feel like everything's coming down on me all at once.
I'm sorry. I had no idea that things were so rough for you. Why didn't you say anything?
You know, it's okay. I just gotta suck it up and make it through the next couple of weeks. It'll be fine. I'll see you after the test, okay?
We'll meet you at Michele's.
I'll be there.
You did a great job with the place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice meeting you, Mitch.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.
Johnny, thank you so much for coming by. I can't tell
My
you how I
pleasure.
appreciate it. Listen, maybe we can get a line of bowling for him out of town.
That'd be great.
Say hi to Heloise. Huh?
Dad, I don't even know what to say. Where the hell did you find those guys?
I told you, I know people.
Okay, now, let me know. Are they really interested, or are they just looking, what?
No, they're not going to buy. They just did me a favor.
What?
See, that, my boy, is the beauty of it. It is called upping the ante. Now, this guy, Eckhart, he thinks he's got competition now. You want him nervous. He thinks he's going to lose this place. Then we'll see what his offer is, huh? Huh? Mitch, don't tell me you're angry about this.
You knew I thought they were potential buyers.
And so did Eckhart. That's the beauty of it. He will come back with another offer, trust me.
I could lose my home, Dad. Do you understand that?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Besides, even if I'm wrong, there's always another
You're never
option.
gonna change, are you?
Change? Change what?
You don't care about people. All you care about is the deal, making one more buck.
Listen, little boy, I'm not making a dime out of this. I am here to help you.
Oh, this is not about me. This is about you, Dad. You're a businessman. That's what you love. You know, screw anybody who gets in the way. Well, you know what, Dad? That's who you are. It's not who I am.
I was 18 when I found out I was pregnant. Your dad was 19. He was positive he wanted this baby. He wanted this life, even though it meant changing everything he'd already planned.
Is there a moral to this story? Maybe like a courageous one?
I used to think that courage was all the big stuff, you know, like your grandfather's war stories. But it's also the quiet stuff, you know, the things that nobody notices. I mean, your dad will never go down in the history books, but he'll always be courageous to me.
What do you think?
I don't know what's going on with my hair, but...
You look good.
Seriously, Mom, that was an amazing story.
Well, I'm sure you've got a good one for Ken.
Actually, he doesn't want any of my stories.
No, the assignment says it's got to be about courage, not about how cool Cameron is.
Which I don't understand, because I've done some stuff that'd kill most people.
I don't need to go there.
Psh, whatever.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
I don't know, Ken. I mean, well, sometimes courage is hard to find. I mean, everybody's got a different story, right? Well, maybe that's the whole point of this project.
Vandenbosch, I'm looking for Clay.
So am I. He didn't show.
Oh, well, I'm sure it was some kind of emergency. Do you think he could retake the test tomorrow? I mean, I know that this grade was really important to him.
Megan, this was the makeup.
Right.
What did Eckhart do?
Walked out. He was pissed off. I don't blame him.
How bad is it?
It's bad. I gotta go over there tomorrow, try to give him anything he wants.
Cannot believe your dad did this.
Now, did I say this would happen?
Yeah, hold on. It's for you.
Hello? Yeah, this is Miss Green. When? All right, you know, I'm on my way.
What is it?
Security company at the firehouse. A pipe burst. And that's just perfect.
Hey, want me to go with you? Come on. You're gonna need an extra pair of hands.
Clay? Oh, hi, Mrs. Foreman. I thought you were Clay. Well, obviously. Oh, that's right. He's supposed to come over to my house later. I completely spaced.
So you covered for him.
I didn't know what else to do. I'm so mad at him. I can't believe that I lied to Clay's mom so that he can go off and party with his friends.
I'm sorry, honey, but it sounds like Clay is really messed up right now.
No. And, you know, if I say anything, it's like I'm coming in between him and his friends. I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know what you can do, sweetie, except just let him know that you're there for him and he's not alone.
Yeah. So, what about you? I don't think I'm the only one who's worried about something around here.
Well, there are a few things going on.
Firehouse?
Yeah, it's not looking good.
You know, you guys don't have to go through this alone either.
Thanks.
A little to the left.
Get your elbow out of the way.
All right, give me the compressor thing.
Yeah. I know you probably don't want to hear this.
No, I don't.
I just hate to see you throwing in the towel. Maybe it's just me, but I'm the kind of guy who doesn't give up so easily. When it comes to something important, I fight.
Well, I guess it all depends on how you define important, huh, Dad?
Well, what does that mean?
You know, you are such a hypocrite. Stuart Green never gives up on anything except for his family.
You are out of line.
You let Mom move out. You let her take us and walk out. What happened to fighting for something important then?
You think letting your mother leave was easy for me?
Well, apparently you didn't even talk to her. You didn't even try.
She didn't want to stay, Mitch. I loved your mother, Mitch. She's probably the best thing ever happened in my life. I couldn't stand the thought of you and your brother blaming her for leaving. Letting you think it was my fault. Letting you hate me for it. I thought that was the best thing to do at the time.
You know, I'd like to believe that, Dad. I wish I could.
I feel our lecture coming on.
Can I talk to you alone, please? Okay. Your mother called. She thought you were with me.
What'd you say?
Covered for you? You should tell me what's going on.
Nothing's going on?
Nothing's going on. Then why didn't you take your calculus test?
Oh, please.
I'm worried about you, Clay.
Don't be.
Well, okay, let's see. You're lying to people. You're blowing off school track. You've got a full ride to Boston. What, you don't care about that either?
Megan, why are you here?
Because I think you're afraid of something. I think that you're running away from your problems. This isn't like you, Clay.
Oh, and how do you know that, really?
God,
no,
Clay.
seriously, can you honestly tell me you know everything about me?
Everything? Well, no, I guess I can't.
Because this is who I am. This is who I was when my mom made me change schools. And I've been killing myself trying to be someone I'm not. Don't you get it, Megan? I'm not like you.
Clay? I love you. Okay? I love you, and I see that you're hurting, and that hurts me, so please, please don't walk away from your life, from us.
Sorry.
So I'm standing there, and suddenly my older brother Cameron smashes into my back, knocking me into the fence. I got a bloody nose and everything. And then he grabs me and just completely, like, throws me over the fence. And I'm thinking, like, what'd I do, you know? And then I turn around, and I see this, like, giant Rottweiler, like, heading straight for us. And it almost got Cameron, but he made it over the fence just in time. You know, I always thought that was the coolest thing. He cared more about me than he did himself. All right.
I can't believe your courage story's about me.
That was really nice, Kenny.
I was thinking, I want you to tell whatever story you want to tell. I mean, who am I to decide what's courageous? I got thrown over a fence. Maybe I had head trauma.
Well, that might explain a lot.
Thanks, Kenny.
Listen, I know Dad said everything was cool, but God, I can't stop worrying.
You talked to Dad?
I actually did. He said something about losing the house.
Yeah, Mom kind of said the same thing to me.
Yeah, but that's not the worst thing, right? I mean, we'll all be moving out soon enough anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a house.
It's weird, though. I mean, God, we spent our entire lives in this house.
I know, I can't imagine, like, Christmas anywhere else.
And that drain pipe next to my window, God, it makes it so easy to sneak out.
Yeah, but, it is just a house.
Headache?
Pounding.
No, I was hoping you'd sleep in. You tossed and turned all night.
I said some really awful things to my father last night.
Yeah? Well, maybe that's a good thing, ultimately.
Yeah.
Mitch, ever since I've known you, you've always had this thing for your dad, this resentment, and maybe it was just time to get it out so you can get past it.
You know, when I was a kid, I blamed him for my parents splitting up. I mean, that's what kids do, right? You look for the bad guy. I mean, there's always got to be a bad guy, right? And then you grow up and...
You realize there isn't always a bad guy.
Hey, Nina, wake up. Nina.
Do we sleep here?
How'd you guess? Hey, you want to grab some breakfast or something?
Well, what time does your track practice start?
20 minutes ago. What? I'll run twice as hard tomorrow.
What the hell are you doing here?
What, sleeping in a car?
You know what I mean.
How is this different than any other time we've stayed out all night? I'm the same person I was a year ago.
No, you're not the same person. I mean, you have a chance to go to college on a scholarship, and you have this girlfriend who totally cares about you. You could have an amazing life. If I had what you had, I'd be out of here in a second. But here you are, standing on some dock trying to turn back time. You're not the same person, Clay. And why the hell would you want to be?
I've been thinking about what you said last night.
Dad, I shouldn't have.
Yes, you should have. I mean, you keep things from your kids because you think you're protecting them. And maybe it's easier not to have to explain to your kids why you can't make your marriage work. But even if I thought right now that that was a bad choice then, I can't change history.
Dad. I know.
There is another thing. I just got a call from John Scheiben about your property. And now, he called me. I'm not meddling.
What did he say?
Well, you know the block where your firehouse is located?
Mm-hmm.
In the past 6 months, every surrounding property's been purchased.
Lee Walters and Associates hired you to develop the 600 block of Erie Boulevard for a new shopping district.
Right.
You need the entire block. You bought up all the properties except for mine, which you need, or else you lose the deal.
So,
taking all that into account, we feel it's in all of our best interests to start our negotiations anew.
wait a minute. Mitch, I want you to stop right there because I do not like where this is going.
I'm thinking my original asking price plus 30% seems fair.
Oh, get in touch with reality, bitch. Come on, you're barely holding on to this property. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip. I'm doing you a big-ass favor taking this off your hands.
How do you figure that?
Because it'd be the easiest thing in the world for me to wait and get it from the bank when they foreclose on your butt, which is going to be in maybe a month or so.
Now, you do that. You wait. And while your investors are asking what the hell is taking so long, I'll be getting a second job. So will my wife. I will sell my house. I will sell my cars.
My 401k's just sitting there.
I got a lot of people backing me up, Hutch. You got a multi-million-dollar deal on the line. I can hold on to this place for 2-3 years. In the meantime, your permits are gonna expire, your matching funds are gonna dry up, so you go ahead, you wait, you please wait. See if I'm bluffing. Let me give you a tip. I've been through hell trying to hold on to this place. You think I'm gonna back off now?
Face lost in a crowd, feet wandering empty streets, voice crying out loud, heartache seeing, waiting. Could there be someone searching for
I know an apology isn't enough.
someone searching?
I know you've been nothing but supportive, amazing, worried about me, and I've been a jerk. I want you to know that it meant a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you came looking for me last night. And everything that you said, I don't deserve it after how I've been acting the past few days. I just wish I could explain to you what's going on inside my head.
Try.
All right? I'm completely freaking out. Between school and track and moving 3,000 miles away from you and everybody that I know, I bailed. And I guess I was hanging out with my old friends because it's easier. You know how they talk about burning the bridges behind you? Well, it's like I've been trying to burn the bridge in front of me.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I'm afraid everybody's gonna find out the truth about me. That I can't hack it. That I'm a fraud.
You got the scholarship by yourself. I didn't help you. Your mom didn't, your friends didn't. You did it alone. Doesn't sound like a fraud to me.
I guess.
You have done all of the work. Now all you need to do is just believe in yourself. If you close your eyes and jump, I know that you're gonna land on your feet.
It's called the leap of faith. You're just standing there, and you close your eyes, and you let yourself fall backwards. I mean, you've done the prep work, you got your muscle memory working. All you need to do now is open your mind and let go. You know, it's not even like you're falling, it's like you're flying. For those few seconds, man, you're invincible. Invincible. So, how was that, man? Was my story, was it courageous?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Cool, cool. You know, if you want me to, I can take you bungee jumping, get you the full body experience.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey, I successfully begged for a second makeup. I've got microwave popcorn and the chapter on derivatives of exponentials and logarithms. Interested?
You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, yeah.
So then Mitch crumples up the offer, he throws it back at the guy, and then he offers him a 10% discount if he'll eat the paper.
Oh my God, you're kidding. Wait, did he eat it?
I think your grandfather is exaggerating for effect.
Out from 5%.
Your dad was a real pro.
I wish I could have been there just to see Eckhart's face.
Oh.
Well, what exactly did you say, Dad?
Basically, I bluffed my ass off.
Yeah, it was a beautiful bluff.
So, we're not losing the house?
Who told you that?
Sometimes I hear voices. I see dead people.
Hey, listen, you guys. I know this hasn't been easy on any of you. The firehouse was my idea, but all of you stood by me. I don't know if you're ever gonna know how much that meant to me, so here's to all of you. My family. Anyway, after the divorce was final, Mom moved out. She took Uncle Steve and me with her. And I remember the big day. Steve was in the car crying, so I was packing for both of us, and Dad was directing as usual, organizing the packing for maximum efficiency. And one of the last things to get loaded was this old beat-up plaid chair. The kind with a little wooden lever on the side to lift up the footrest. It was really ugly, but it was my mom's favorite. Only he wouldn't let me take it. It was ridiculous. It was Mom's. Everyone knew it. I don't think I've ever been so furious in my life. I wanted to kill him. And for the longest time, I would think back on that day, and I would be so angry. It was like it was okay with him to let Mom and us walk out the door, but damn it, that chair wasn't going anywhere. Like that chair was more important than we were. But the truth is, he knew that he couldn't hold on to her any longer. And that chair was the only part of her he could still keep. It took me a lifetime to realize the hardest thing my father ever did was to let my mother go.
That sounds kind of backwards, I know. But it's true. And it didn't mean he loved her any less, or us. He did something, not because he had to or not because he wanted to, but because he thought it was right for his family.
That's courage.